Hello ratbags, it's Jade Plays Games. Welcome to a video that I told you guys I was going to do. I was going to show you the brand new commands they've added in the latest July Extinction Chronicles 2 event. Now I am going to be doing 101 admin commands, show you guys how you can do all sorts of things, how you can spawn in creatures really super quickly and easily, all different methods, not to mention items, not to mention how to get certain things done, as well as change the weather effects and affect tribal stuff. But today it's just a quick one because of the update. I want to show you the new ones they've just added. So this works on Xbox One, the PS4 and PC. And if you don't know how to activate commands by now, this is how you do it. LB, RB, Y and X on the Xbox. Or it's going to be square, triangle, L1, R1 on the PlayStation 4. If you're on PC, you simply tap the tab button and the cheat menu is there. Now if you've never used cheats before, sometimes you have to type in the word cheat, and if you're on your own private server, you should know this, you have to also use the word cheat before almost every command. And when I say private server, I mean rented private server, not your single player or your non-dedicated world. On PC, sometimes you also have to make sure that you've got enable cheats. Like I said, it's only depending on what system you're on. So, what can we do with the cheats right now? Well, one of the more unusual ones is rain dinos. Now there is a variation of this already. Big shout out to Viking Dow for telling me this one a few weeks ago. If you type rain dinos, leave a space and then type in how many dinosaurs or creatures you want. Now it's not every single creature, it basically gives you a bunch of trikes or parasaurs. So if I just do simply 2, leave a space, then we're going to set out exactly how far spread they are going to be. So if you do it a really low number, they're going to spawn right in front of you. We're going to do it around 9. Leave a space and then you're going to set how far or high you want it to be. So I'm just going to do 2 and that should be up just above me. Click that there and as you can see, I've just spawned in a couple trikes. Well, a trike and a parasaur. Now whether or not these commands are any useful, I'm not too sure. It's up to you guys. Maybe you can create different things with them, unique stuff. But I think they've put these commands in because they're getting ready for ARK Extinction and they want to test some stuff out. If you don't know, ARK Extinction is going to have its own horde system where dinosaurs will spawn in waves. You're going to have to defend yourself against these dinosaurs and I think this is what these commands are there for. So let's test this out again in the name of science. Let's do 50 and let's spread it a bit. Whoa, and of course it has made the game a little bit slower. That is a little bit mad. Now the spread is meant to make it spread very far away, but as you can see it hasn't spread them at all, has it? Now I'm going to keep punching these guys just to get them off their so they're not stuck on each other. I'm also going to make myself invincible just quickly, just in case this trike wants to mess with me. And there you go. They're more or less all spread out now. Now it is meant to be a selection of trikes and parasaurs, but as you saw from that, it was mostly parasaurs. Let's try again, rain dinos. Let's do an odd number, 27. And let's do 1000 spread. And let's do 30. Now that should technically make it rain from very high. Or not. But it does increase the spread, so the spread is much better there. And as you can see, there's all sorts of different creatures going on. Does look like it's mostly parasaurs that will spawn when you do that. Let's go somewhere new and see if we can break the game, spawning in hundreds and hundreds of creatures. Whoa, and there we go, we've got a big mix. So I told you guys, one of these commands has been in there a while, and that is the rain critters. Now this isn't new, but it might be something you've not heard of before. And it does a very similar job to the rain dinos. Except, I think I broke the game. It could be possible I broke the game. It spawns in a bunch of dodos and sheep. Just ignore that bit. Just ignore that bit over there. In fact, if we reduce the spread even more, and there you go. You can see how it does. Spawns in a bunch of sheep and dodos if you wanted to do that. Now let's get rid of all these dinosaurs quickly. And there we go. We've saved our game from crashing too much. Now let's try Rain Danger. Now this is a brand new one. We're going to do exactly the same thing. We'll do 10 of these and we're going to leave it at a spread of around 100 again. And we'll do it 2 again. Oh dear, it's Rexes and Allos. What a combination. Or is it just Rex? Allos. No, it's just Allos. I thought I saw a Rex. I swear I saw a Rex. There is definitely a Rex in that collection. There it is. So it does bring in a massive amount of Allos and T-Rexes. That is crazy. Now, what use is this? Well, if you run your own servers from the Trado like I do for all my patrons and my loyal rat bags that play with me, it means you can create events a lot quicker and easier. If you need some dinosaurs for some gladiator events or survival events, or even if you try and do something wave based, it makes it a hell of a lot easier. So let's increase the wave and let's go a little bit mad. Whoa! That is a lot of T-Rexes and Allos. Normally, if there's too many dinosaurs spawned in one location, it can crash your server. If you ever boost your server settings where you have breeding on and people leave their pets onto Wander or the dinosaurs onto Wander, they will also crash the server. It's happened to me many times on my Dino War servers when we had patrons breeding. Some of them abused it or totally forgot, some of them just trolls, and it literally crashed the server because so many problems. Let's see if we can break the server. Oh, I think I broke it. Oh, sugar. Oh, no, don't do it again. I've accidentally pressed it again. I just want to resume. As you can see, you have got some serious problems if you put the wrong number in, so be very careful when using these commands. There is a risk or a chance if you're mucking around on your single player, you may crash and corrupt your single player if you do something stupid, like spawning 2,000 dinosaurs. That is absolutely nuts. Look at it. That is crazy. Oh, it's getting better. Can it handle it? Can it handle it? Am I going to rescue this back? So let's do destroy wild dinos again. Boom! And there we go. Like nothing ever happened. Okay, so that was that. Let's see what else there is. So the next one is give armor set. Literally type that in, leave a space, then you're going to be typing in the tier. There's 6 tiers: cloth, chitin, metal, riot, hazard and tech. I'm not too sure if it works with ghillie. That is something I haven't tested out. Don't forget that tech armor needs the give engrams first to unlock it. So type give armor set, leave a space, then type in cloth. And if it's chitin, type in chitin. If it's metal, type in metal. Then type in the quantity, or the quality I should say. Now normally the higher the number, the more chance you're going to get of it being ascendant. If you do just the number 10, you'll get a mix of ascendant and other items. If you do 100, it's generally nearly all ascendant. It just depends though. And there you go, as you can see, it's all ascendant because I used 100. Do the same for whatever tier it is that you want. And there you go, you can see I've added a bunch of flak armour to my character. If you don't want the numbers to be that OP, type in something like just 1 or 2. And there you go, it swapped out my metal armour for hazard. The benefit of this is that it equips all the armour completely straight away. It also works exactly the same for weapon sets as well. So the next one is give weapon set, exactly like the armour, but it's going to give you a set of weapons. So how can you utilise these? Well, it goes up to 3. In fact, the 0 counts as a tier, so there's 4 tiers. 0 is going to give you something quite basic, and I'll just show you. And you've got primitive bow, primitive pike, spears, bowlers, Trang arrows and stone arrows. If we change the number to 1, and remember the last number is the quality, so if you want more ascendant stuff you would do 100. And there you go, you can see I've now got Ascendant Long Neck, I've got a shotgun, I've got ammo, Ascendant Sword, and an Ascendant Assault Rifle. If we do number 2, you can see it's given me remote explosives, a compound bow, fabricated sniper, rocket launcher, and a C4 charge. And there you go, if you ever wanted to muck around with weapons, you can do it pretty quickly using this command. And like I said, the last tier is number 3, and that is the tech set. And there you go, it's giving me all the tech items, but like I said, you do need to unlock the tech gear before you can use them. If you don't do the command give engrams, it won't work, you won't be able to use the tech, or you need to have unlocked the tech first. There's also an item tier set as well. If you swap weapon for the word item, and these sets go all the way up to 3, so remember a 0 is a set. There is no quality though, so you can get rid of that number. And you can see I've added 90 cooked meat, 200 stim berries and some water skins. If we change it to 1, we're going to get water jar, stim berry, cooked meat and medical brews. There you go, there's the water jars and there's the medical brews. If we do it as 2, you get cactus broth, energy brew, as well as cooked meat jerky and canteen. And if we do it as number 3, we'll get Lazarus chowder, focal chili and a bunch of other stuff as well. Some pretty useful stuff. Definitely makes stuff like events on servers a lot easier to spawn stuff in and have and do crazy stuff with. Very much about customization. Now, one of the last ones that's been added for everyone is clear my buffs. There are some new commands, but some of them are only for certain consoles or PC. If you type in clear my buffs, it's meant to basically clear anything you've got going on. So if I eat some focal chili, you can see the effect at the bottom there. It's running down. I'm going to have that effect for a while. But if I type in clear my buffs and click the admin command, now the clear my buffs, as you can see, it gets rid of it. It's a bit buggy, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and it doesn't work on every single buff, so go ahead and try different ones from the recipes and things that you can make. Now, one of the really good ones is free refill my stats. If I run around a little bit, you can see my stamina bar at the bottom is draining, the little lightning sign is obviously flashing, and I'm nearly coming towards the end. If I type in refill stats, it increases it by once, and there you go, automatically goes all the way back up. And that'll increase every single stat you have once. So if you don't want to cheat for whatever reason, infinite stats, or you don't want to make yourself God mode, but you do need to give yourself a quick boost, that is how you can do it. A bit useless that one, but hey ho, it's a brand new command. Now there are some commands that have been added in for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox that PC already have, I do believe. These are to do with tribal. They basically make managing and adminning a tribal system on your servers easier. You can do things like destroy all tribal dinosaurs, destroy all tribal players, or all their structures in one go. So if you have people that leave the server and they're no longer coming home, but you want to get rid of all their structures, you'll be able to use these commands. I'm going to leave the link down below to the patch notes and you can read them ones for yourself. I will include these in a more admin minded tutorial that I'm doing. The last one is TP coords. We type that. Basically it teleports you around the map. Now you've got to know the teleportation commands, i.e. the numbers of where you want to go. But that is what it's meant to do. It's a pretty cool little thing to do, have a little muck around. I'm sure there's websites out there that actually show you every single teleportation command where you might need to go. It's not that new, there are teleportation commands always in the game, but this looks like it's a quicker and easier way to do it. I am Jade Plays Games. This has been How to Cheat in ARK Survival Evolved, brand new set of commands. Don't forget I'm going to be working on my 101 ARK commands you need to know about. Don't forget to like, subscribe, make sure you've got notifications turned on, and I'll see you ratbags very soon.